Welcome to my first YouTube video. Welcome to the horror hour. Now, in this video I'm gonna talk about Poltergeist that was happening in my previous home prior to moving. That house was scary, man. A lot of stuff happened. It first started with my neighbor passing. As soon as he passed away, that's when stuff went sour. But prior to that, the guy was into like satanic Bible. He was into a lot of dark shit, and he was also dealing with like hard drugs. I can't tell you what was going on with him, but as soon as he passed away, that's when stuff started happening. This guy used to hang mannequins off his balcony. He used to make these black dolls and hang them. He was black himself, but he not racist, bro. Not me. Not racist, bro. Anyways, he was black and he was doing it as a protest. He was protesting of that's what they had done to his people, so that's why he would hang the black mannequins. But people would always pass by the house. It was a it was a house section in 4, and people passed by and they would know that as the weird house with the guy. Anyways, he passed away, and that's when like the poltergeist started happening. It started with little stuff like forks, dishware, like glass, like cups. It was the same shit. Anyway, they started falling off, and it started off creepy, and then it started progressing as more and more. So my mom actually called in the priest to have the house blessed, and in that house, after it was blessed, everything got worse. We had nuns go up there. My mom would like pray a lot. We actually have a lot of holy objects in the house as we're speaking right now, but back then it was worse. She had like crosses, Bibles everywhere, and she would make us read from the Bible. And while she was reading from the Bible, you would hear the glasses falling off, and it would get more intense. Then it would be my turn, and I'll read, and then my sisters would read, and then we were done. She'll put the Bible back, and when she'll put it back, she'll turn around, and you'll see the Bible jolt into the middle of the living room. And then we'll have to start praying all over again. It was crazy, but it was getting worse and worse. And eventually, with me, it like slowed down a lot. Like the creepiest thing that happened to me specifically was the door. I lived in the 2nd floor, and in order to get there, you have to go in through the 1st floor, which that has just a personal key for the person who lives in that particular bedroom or whatever. That happened to be my living room, so only we had access to that. It was the middle of the night, and everyone was falling asleep, and I remember I heard the door banging like hardcore, and I looked, and I saw like my wooden curtains were bouncing off the door like crazy. That freaked me out. I ran to the kitchen, got a knife, and I thought someone was trying to like intrude or something. I opened the door. To my surprise, there was nobody. That was my first like real scary like poltergeist activity that happened to me. But then after that, like I was never scared of it or anything like that, so it stopped. But my sisters, they were like terrified. She's gonna shake her head right now. My sisters were terrified, and I would come home from school and they were like standing like losers outside, all scared. But it really never bothered me. I mean, I'm into horror stuff. It doesn't affect me at all. But it was affecting my family, and we couldn't afford to move out, so we probably lived with it for like 5 years, and then we moved out. After we moved out, everything stopped. That was crazy. I was expecting it for it to follow us, and for me to keep on seeing weird shit. It just stopped completely. So I'm glad for that. And then I moved to another home that had no poltergeist activity. It didn't even feel scary at all. And recently I just moved into this house, which there will be a part 2 if there is poltergeist activity here, which I think there is. Because yesterday, in the middle of the night, like shit started falling off again. So we'll see. But that'll be a part 2 if it continues. If not, that was the witching hour. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Probably talking about horror movies or shit like that. Let me know if you guys have any horror stories of yourself. I want to hear them. And thank you.